Also, fun fact about the whale just went by. The blue whale.
Why?
Its fart bubbles are big enough to hold a horse.
That specific whale. No other whale, just that one.
Just the blue whale.
Wow, poor horse.
You imagine, like, you're drowning and suddenly you're just like, okay, there's a bubble which is like life-saving air, but it's also whale fart.
Yeah, I'd die. I'd just rather die. Do you want an intro?
Do I want to intro?
Do you want an intro?
Should we take the mick out of Nathan?
Obviously.
Yeah. So, welcome back to Defending the Game.
Say your Nathan voice. Welcome back to Defending the Game.
That's it. He sounds like a 1970s radio DJ.
Oh, he does.
He does.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
In a good
Not
way.
in the like Jimmy Savile kind of
He
way.
has
More
the
like
energy.
the respectable Tony Blackburn kind of way.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
we have an unusual pairing of Tasha and Mark for this video.
Yes.
First time. And Tasha's playing BioShock.
My all-time favourite game. It's going to be a little bit different, I think, from our
Yeah.
usual stuff. Hopefully there'll still be all the comedy, but we're also going to sort of talk about the game itself, because I'm a bit of a nerd and I like the art and I like the sort of inspiration philosophically and politically, and I think Mark does too,
Yeah.
which is why he's here.
Yeah. And I feel like they put a lot more into this than they did in like BioShock Infinite. They felt like they weren't really
I
trying.
don't know, actually, because after I played it, I was fumming with it. I was so angry.
Absolutely fumming.
And then I played it again. I mean, I replayed it because like the first time I played it, I was just like, I want to get from A to B and find out what happens like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, that was a bit of a letdown. And then I played it again and sort of looked at a little bit more of the nuances and again a bit more of the like religious. But we're not talking about
No.
Infinite. We're talking about BioShock.
No.
I'm gonna do it on easy so we can get through it quickly, and also because I can't play anything
Really?
anything other than easy.
Right,
I genuinely
okay.
can't. Me and Nathan did Streets of Rage 2 or
Yeah.
3, I can't remember what it was, but we did it on easy and we completed it. And Nathan was like, yeah, we completed it on easy. And I was like, it's like the first time I've ever completed it.
Was
Don't
that
shit on
easy?
me. I loved that. It was really easy, but I was proud of myself no less.
Well done. But now this is going to be like, oh, I've got a wrench, and people are just going to drop dead in front of you.
Excellent, that's fine. One of the fun facts that I
Go on.
found was that there is a thingy card, the card in there. The card in his wallet.
Yeah.
I forgot, it's for Image. Like one of the business cards in his wallet is
yeah.
actually in, is it Image? I can't
You're the
fucking
one with the
remember.
notes.
I don't know, I need to look at my notes. All of my notes are about like the philosophy and the books that inspired it. Because I've got a proper thing for dystopian fiction.
Yeah.
Like my 3 favourite books are, well, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which is not technically a dystopia, but it kind of, it's that
Sort of,
societal,
yeah.
it's that society
It's
shit
a
on little man.
microcosm
Yeah, exactly.
of society.
1984, obviously.
Obviously.
Classic. Fahrenheit 451, which was heavily influenced in this game because of the codes.
Yeah.
You know, like with any game that these people do, they always put the 451 or a variation of
Yeah.
in their games. So
One of their little Easter eggs.
yeah. So when I played this, I just guessed it because I knew that fact anyway. I was like, I'm not going to try and figure out the code.
It's
I'm
like
just
with,
going to guess 0451.
It's like with any Lucasfilm film, isn't it? Where you're
Yeah.
looking for like THX 1138. Well, you know you're
Yeah,
fucked
no,
when the
that's
water's on fire.
Oh god!
It's like that. Is it Free Willy where that happens?
I don't know because I never really liked those films. I forgot which way I have to go.
Oh.
I haven't actually played this for ages. And I just was watching like loads of videos of just the art because I
Yeah.
really like Art Deco in general. And oh, well, that's bullshit. Bye plane.
Well, it's just decided that he wanted to identify as a
Yeah.
submarine.
Goodbye forever. Hopes and oh, I'm on fire.
Clever.
Shit. Can you look in the water? No.
No.
You can fly.
You're not allowed to go under the water yet.
Yeah, not yet. I can't swim down, but I can get trapped there against my will, whether
Stuck
I
on the
think it's
surface.
against my will or not. I remember playing this at the flat. It was the first time I ever played it, and Tom was watching me, and the whole time he knew the twist. He fucking knew. And I was sitting there like, oh, Atlas, I've got to help you save your family. Oh, Atlas, I love an Irish bloke. Oh, he can't, he's so lovely. Oh, poor Atlas. Tom's sitting there fucking sniggering. And
Smug
I'm like,
face.
something is going on. I am suspicious, but I was suspicious of Tom and not of Atlas.
See, it's because if Tom sat there silently and not like criticising your playstyle or anything, you know he knows something you don't.
To be fair, because Tom knows I'm a garbage human being, he doesn't tend to criticise my gameplay. Like, if I can do this, Tom's impressed. He's like, wow, she can do the controls.
She can move her head around.
I can't though, can I?
Well, you're moving it, it's working.
God. It's so pretty.
I'm already getting nostalgia.
There. I know. And I think that's why, like, the imagery of the game is so important, because you get nostalgic before you've even played it, because it's like this bygone era, and like Art Deco was this style that, like, it was supposed to be the style of the future, and then it just was like the Depression came directly after, and it fucked everybody over. So it was like you have like two versions of Art Deco. It's this beautiful sort of iconic and then dilapidated.
Yeah.
And this does both.
There's no in between, is there? It's either like, wow, this is amazing, we've got to restore this building and whatever else, or shit, it's Fallout.
Yeah, exactly. It's one or the other, and you already get nostalgic looking at it before you even played it. You're like, oh, the old style music and all this like beautiful setting and the gold. There's so much gold in Art Deco, and it's so pretty. Fire at your fingertips. I would set fire to so many people.
Just accidentally go for a handshake and you've like immolated somebody.
No, I definitely do it on purpose.
You never admit to it.
I would 100%. You're on fire. What are you gonna do?
That's it. Scream, bitch.
Yeah. See, did you know that Andrew Ryan is an anagram of Ayn Rand, who is the philosophy behind BioShock?
Yes, because I read your notes.
You bastard! It's not technically, it's sort of a lazy anagram because I think it changes to, what was it? We are Ayn Rand translates to Andrew Ryan.
But it's the it's the twist. Because both of them.
But I quite like this because he's like,
just look
I
how
created
beautiful
this beautiful city, and all because of these political reasons, and it's amazing. Look at it. Listen to my speech and be inspired, and then you get in and I'm like, oh, everything's gone to shit. Yeah. This is what your future looks like. This is what happens when you abuse a political and philosophical viewpoint.
You know, it's beautiful on the outside, but shit once you get there. France.
The only problem with... No, I'm not going to say that because that's super racist.
Is it more racist than Nathan's German accent?
No. My French teacher once turned around to me and was like, France is beautiful, but French people are the worst. Yeah. Unless you can speak French, and then they're absolutely
But nobody in France speaks school-taught French because it's all regional dialects. Also, fun fact about the whale just went by. The blue whale. Its fart bubbles are big enough to hold a horse.
That specific whale. No other whale, just that one.
Just the blue whale.
Wow, poor horse.
Can you imagine, like, you're drowning and suddenly you're just like, okay, there's a bubble which is like life-saving air, but it's also whale fart.
Yeah, I'd die. I'd just rather die.
No way I'm breathing in the methane.
I feel like the amount of, like, just poisonous gas, you'd die anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It would not be an oxygen doodah.
Doodah?
Doodah. Words. I'm trying to look at my notes and talk to, like, remind myself of
things to talk about.
Yeah, just stuff and things. Because I got really nerdy with this. I've wrote 3 pages of notes about BioShock. From like also, I don't know if you know,
go on,
but there's a book called Rapture which is set before the events of this.
I did not.
Yeah, I've got it upstairs. I'm rereading it, but I've read it before.
But obviously, I know that like the DLC for BioShock Infinite then takes place. Oh,
that just full fucking circle. It was great.
Get to the end of Infinite, you're like, hang on a second, I know that lighthouse.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you get into the DLC, like, have you played the DLC?
I haven't.
Oh, I'm not going to spoil it for you because it's golden. I will just take it away from you otherwise.
Yeah, don't take that from me. Whilst the save still exists.
Yeah, it's a bit violent.
It's alright, it's dark, you can't see anything.
I can hear. There was this thing I was watching, like, with my research, they were talking about, like, with Art Deco and the style, it's all about moving up in the world, so everything's very, like, symmetrical and straight. And there was something to do with how that overlapped with the fact that the first people that you meet spider splicers, and you have to look up to fight them, and like everything in here sort of, I feel like I have to press them now. I don't.
No, you're just along for the ride at the minute.
Yeah, just living life. You can all see how awful I am even on easy mode. This is going to be fucking brilliant.
So the graphics still hold up, don't they?
They 100% do. Even the water, which I've always found in video games, especially older ones, the water is always the thing that really, really...
Well, they had to get it right because you're underwater.
No, but I mean, when you're on the top, when you're under it, you just make everything look a bit greeny blue, and you're fine, which is exactly what they did. You bastard.
How dare
You
you?
bloody bastard.
There was a mechanic they tried for this that they didn't end up implementing, but they tried to have pressure be a thing. Like obviously being underwater.
That wouldn't... Well, they tried to do... This game went through so many visions before they actually did anything with it. Where's my wrench?
You haven't picked anything up yet.
No.
I've crashed in a plane. I've got a wrench.
Where's my fucking wrench? I know what this is. It's beautiful. Oh, come on.
I remember playing the demo of this and just being so impressed. I was like, oh yeah, I'm pre-ordering this now.
Well, my friend was like, oh, the plot's so good that like it doesn't matter what setting it would be in, you'd still play it. And I was like, bollocks. Absolute fucking bollocks. I played it because it was pretty. I played it. I'm glad I played it and the plot was great as well.
Yeah.
But if you handed me this and it was like one of the original like plans for it was for it to be set in space. Another plan was for it to be like a tube station or something.
Oh, okay.
Another plan was for it, legitimately, was for it to be like put on a desert island and the people that you were fighting were like Nazis. It was just going to be an island full of Nazis that you had to fight. I would not have fucking played that game.
I mean,
Not
like,
even a
everybody
little
likes
bit.
punching Nazis and shit, but...
I wouldn't have played that fucking game.
Find your wrench.
Find a weapon. Oh, right where I was standing. Ugh.
Now you can go and fix all
Would you
the
kindly
leaks.
fuck shit up? Let's do it.
I think you were saying, weren't you, like one of the ideas of being set in space.
Yeah.
This game is the reason I was so hyped for Prey.
See, I've never... We're talking about this, my friend Tom was like, oh, you would have played it if it was set... And I was like, no, because everyone goes on about how good Mass Effect is, and I'm just not interested in that aesthetic at all. Where am I supposed to go? I weren't listening. Up these stairs.
Let's go twat something.
Yeah, just go... I can't even remember how to hit. I don't want to
R2.
switch my wrench.
No, swing, not switch.
Oh. See? Like I could read commentary out of fucking...
Yeah,
wrench.
I'll read for you.
Yeah.
You just,
You can read my notes
beat
and make it
things.
seem like you knew the things as well.
I'm not going to pretend like I know shit. I'm just going to build on your little pointers.
Oh, jump, you bumhole. There we go. Smash debris. Where's the door? This door that the wrench was in front of. Obviously!
'Cause of
Obviously! Wait, what am I pressing?
R2.
R2. I was pressing R1. Let me in, why don't you, babe? What am I pressing? Boop, 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 boop. This is why I just get
Don't
drunk in the
forget to press
videos.
it again so you're not then crouch walking everywhere.
I did press it again.
Because that's real bad for your knees.
But also really good for your thighs.
Yeah,
Like,
there is
you'd have
that.
thighs with
You've got to
stuff.
balance it out, haven't you?
Right, come here, you motherfucker.
Well, that was quite impressive because you twatted his hand to stop his attack.
Yeah. I mean, secretly I'm a really good gamer. I don't fucking think so. Boop, 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 boop. Give me this shit. I'm
If
just
you
gonna...
were my daddy...
Just gonna stick something in me. No, I'm not...
Just, I love that, right? So you crashed in a
Game
plane.
logic.
You've ended up in an underwater city. And then you think, oh, there's a random glowy red liquid in a syringe. What could go wrong?
I don't know why you would even think I'm just gonna stop. In your job...
Yeah.
Your job specifically. Have you
Yeah.
ever come across anything in a needle and gone, you know what? I'm just going to stick it in me.
I've come across plenty of needles. I've never
Get
thought,
on the edge.
let's see what's in there.
No. Especially not when you're literally submerged underwater with no escape.
Look, everything's gone to shit around you and you're thinking, yeah, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Tetanus?
This could be the worst high of my life, and I would probably... You know what, though? If I landed in Rapture, I would regard the architecture and then kill myself. I wouldn't do any of this shit. I'd be like, well, this is where I die.
They'd find your corpse with a stack of, like, sketchbooks.
Yeah.
Just the same drawing over and over again.
Because
like,
I wouldn't want to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
I'd just stay in my little bubble. Yeah, I'd have either got killed immediately or killed myself. Not a shadow of a fucking doubt.
See, I'd have been fine right up until the first Big Daddy. I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. I love the Big Daddies, though. Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Oh, Big Daddy. Did you know the little girls were obviously inspired by the twins from The Shining?
Yeah, it's the
Which
dress.
is another one of my... Not my favourite books, because I'm not a fan of Stephen King, but one of my favourite movies.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel.
No angel.
I can see light
I've been called
coming
worse.
from his belly.
Where's my wine?
Wait a minute, he's still breathing.
Oh, yeah, it's sort of as per tradition, Tasha is drinking.
I wasn't going to drink tonight, but then I had a really nice dinner and was like, oh, I'll just have a glass of wine with dinner. And I was like, well, the bottle's open now.
That's it. Might as well empty it. It'd be impolite.
It's not empty, because this one's quite strong. I'll only have half a bottle. It's red.
Yeah, but what happened to the other night where I'm just going to drink what we've got
It
and you
wasn't-
sprinted to the shop?
Yeah, I know. And then Tesco's won't fucking serve me. And I was sick after, but even Gina was like, I've seen you drink way more than that.
Because it was mixed shit
It was
wine.
the shit wine. Gina was like, there's no fucking way. 4 bottles of wine. I mean, it wasn't even 4 because you had a bit and Gina had a bit. Gina was like, I've seen you drink 4 bottles of wine to your fucking self and not being sick.
Your plane came to say hello.
Oh, hey there. How you doing? I want to sit down.
Told you, it identifies as a
Let's sit
submarine
down.
now.
Let's just sit down, crouch. Right, take me home. Let's
Take
go.
me home.
Country road.
I was going to say soggy plane, but...
Soggy plane. Oh shit, it's proper fucking up over there.
See what?
Lucky I weren't there, wasn't I?
My theory is that Rapture was in really good condition until your plane fucked it.
No, because that's the book. The book
Yeah.
sort of explains there's been like a huge civil war.
Because everybody needs a civil war every now and then.
Of course. This civil war was because essentially Andrew Ryan was like, I am not going to control my people. I believe in a free market. I believe that like government should just essentially
Serve the
govern
people.
your right.
Yeah.
Well, not even serve the people. They protect your basic rights, and your basic rights are to live and to live comfortably, essentially, and also don't be a dick.
That should be
It's
like just the
literally
American
that simple.
Constitution.
Is it that
Don't
one?
be a dick.
Oh, but you're in there. Oh, but you're already dead. Okay, fair. I can't argue with that. Oh, someone's gonna try and kill me. I can hear them! Like this motherfucker! Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks for that, mate. Didn't fucking think of that.
1, 2, push. He's such a gypsy.
You can't say that. That is racist. Right, that's just rude.
Well, one of us has to say it.
Rude. Give me your shit. Thank you. How do you top up your shit again? Is it
Yeah,
like
maybe don't do
L1?
that now.
Oh, dicks. I zapped you. Stop moving. Oh, you bum. Stop hitting me. I'm so lucky that they die with one hit because I'm just so shit. You're like, oh, you'll be able to do it on anything. No. Nope. Has to be
You're doing it alright so far.
really